I got caught off because I had a phone call, but I'm back. So 666, that's what we're talking about. Here it is in chapter 13, verse 18. So once again, what we're highlighting here in chapter 13, we're seeing Satan and we're seeing his cohorts. I don't know if that's a word, but his cronies, the other guys that's with him that, I'm joking around, but this is a really serious topic because the Antichrist is going to come to deceive, and he's going to be, we see here in Revelation chapter 13 that he's granted the authority. So God has given this person the authority to do these things, which are to deceive the people that are, I guess, not going to be knowing what the truth is, So here we are. The reason I'm making this video so you can understand the truth, so that when the counterfeit really comes, you can remember what God has told you beforehand, and you can prepare and not fall for the okie doke. All right. So in this chapter 13, we got the three characters is what I'm going to point out in this video. So you got Satan, the dragon, the serpent, the ancient serpent, and then you got the first beast, and then you got the second beast. All right. So the first beast, I forgot exactly where he pops out up in this segment here. Please excuse me, I'm not the best at this here, but okay, it's verse 1. All right, it says, "And I saw a beast rising out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and on his horns 10 crowns, and on his heads a blasphemous name." So I got Godzilla written up here on the side, so it's kind of like that's the mental picture I see. I don't know if you remember Godzilla back in the day, but there was that one dragon guy that had 5 or 6 heads, and he came out of the sea, and that's what I think about. So something like that is what we may see. I'm not sure how symbolic or whatnot. I don't have the knowledge to explain it to you guys the best way, but I'm taking the literal, what says that, there's a beast rising out of the sea, and that's the first beast that has the 10 horns. And I've this book here, the study guides points out that these horns are kings and just power that's been given to this first beast. And then you have the second beast, and the second beast once again is given the authority, full authority, just like the first beast. So they're almost similar in the power that they have, but the second beast has a role, which is basically to prop up the first beast, to be the cheerleader, if you will, for the first beast, and just, they're going to perform some mighty works. Somewhere else here, and we see that, that he's given the ability to call fire down from heaven. So, that's the part where I get lost in this whole thing, because, who's good and who's evil here, because God's given the power to Satan to do some powers that only God can do. I don't know. I'm just a human being. I don't have all these supernatural powers, but I'm going off what God's telling me here in chapter 13, which is to be vigilant, be sober-minded, right? We've heard that before, because our adversary, the devil, walks around like a lion looking for whom he may devour. So we just don't want to be that guy that gets devoured. So instead, we're going to be knowledgeable for when this happens. We can be like, all right, that's not right. Because as you can see a couple times here in the video, or actually in the chapter, we see that this beast speaks with authority, but also with blasphemies. Blasphemies is just speaking bad about God. It's just, talking trash about God when you can't do that. You got to give God the authority or the respect that he deserves. And if you don't, then that's blasphemy. It's just going against what God wants you to do and being real prideful of it. That nothing can hurt you. So we see that. So that should be the telltale sign that, something ain't right when blasphemies are being spoken about the Most High. It will sound like it's going to be right, but it's not going to be right. And those are the things we're to look for. So I'll leave the video at that. I don't want to go too far into it. I make 2 more videos I make 3 videos for every chapter so far, and I'll come back with 2 more. But I just want you to think about, in this particular chapter, who's being talked about here. And we got Satan, we got Antichrist, which is the Antichrist. He's the opposite of Christ. And then we have the false prophet, which is, like I said, the cheerleader for the first beast. So I encourage you guys, do not take my word for this. I am a fallen man just like you guys. I am studying this stuff for myself, and I encourage you to study it. And if you got something to say about this, please comment. You know, iron sharpens iron, right? So let's continue to sharpen each other's minds, and I can, encourage you guys to read this on your own. So thank you for watching. Catch you in the next video.